I've never seen a man this incredible. He hollowed out an entire hillside with his bare hands to build a luxurious treehouse in the mountains. The interior is not only very spacious, but also has flooring throughout. And with his homemade fishing device, he successfully achieved seafood freedom. This is simply the pinnacle of wilderness construction. Quick, grab your phone with its half-charged battery, and let's enjoy this satisfying process together. Alon, who is very passionate about wilderness exploration, steps into these remote mountains once again today, a place rarely visited by humans. Just after pushing through the tangled undergrowth, a thick tree trunk appears right before his eyes, instantly sparking Alon's intense curiosity. Alon quickly steps forward to inspect it. He sees the trunk has already begun to rot, with a large hollow area in the middle. This is practically the perfect spot to build a shelter. Alon quickly picks up the tools he brought and starts clearing the mess of debris around the tree trunk. After some simple clearing, the area instantly becomes much more open to live comfortably in this wilderness. The shelter, of course, should be as spacious as possible. He sets to work clearing the rotten wood and soil beneath the trunk. He swings his tool with practiced and powerful movements. Not long after starting to dig, a massive boulder appears before him. But this doesn't trouble the experienced Alon. He places a few logs under the boulder. Then, using leverage, the boulder begins to move slowly. As time passes, in no time at all, Alon has dug out a spacious pit, and the soil he cleared is perfect for expanding the area in front of the entrance. To facilitate the later wall construction, Alon decides to adjust the construction sequence, starting first on building the stove. He positions the stove in a corner. This meets daily needs, while minimizing its footprint on the overall space. Once the stove is built, Alon measures the distance. On the chosen tree trunk, he precisely saws out an entry-exit passage. This will be the location of the main door later. Living alone in these uninhabited deep mountains, safety is the primary concern. Walls capable of resisting wild animal attacks are essential. Alon had planned for this. He intends to use bamboo poles to construct the walls. These bamboo poles are lighter and sturdier, making them very convenient for transport and installation. More importantly, bamboo's resilient nature is sufficient to withstand animal attacks, providing reliable defense for his dwelling. For the roof structure, Alon uses the same method. He carefully arranges the bamboo poles one by one in order, then uses hemp rope to secure them one by one. Soon, a sturdy frame gradually takes shape. After that, Alon evenly spreads a layer of wet clay over the frame surface. This layer of clay not only effectively blocks rainwater seepage, but also helps deter insects. After applying the clay, Alon isn't satisfied yet. He quickly finds some bark and lays them piece by piece in an orderly manner on the clay surface. This bark acts like a layer of sturdy armor, resisting rainwater erosion while cleverly camouflaging the shelter. With the bark's addition, the shelter, which was somewhat conspicuous before, instantly blends in with its surroundings. Alon then goes to a nearby babbling stream and starts carefully searching. These relatively flat stones are his natural flooring material. He gathers up all these stones. Back at the shelter, Alon immediately starts working on the floor. He first spreads a layer of fine clay as an adhesive, then places the stones on top one by one. After placing each stone, he tamps it down firmly with a wooden stick, ensuring the stone makes full contact with the clay. For the gaps between the stones, Alon is especially meticulous. He carefully fills and smooths them, ensuring the entire floor is level, laying a solid foundation for a comfortable living environment in the future. Now he can start adding furniture. Relying on his skilled craftsmanship and experience, Alon quickly assembles bed frame and reinforces it with wooden pegs. With the frame completed, the subsequent work becomes relatively simple. He just needs to, in order, lay bamboo poles on the frame layer by layer. As the last bamboo pole is securely fixed to the frame, a simple yet practical bed appears before his eyes. To make the overall environment more harmonious and aesthetically pleasing, Alon turns his attention to a nearby log. A log he covers the log's surface. This spacious and tidy space, living here alone would truly be an enjoyment. However, the shelter is still missing some key components, namely, doors and windows. Carefully planes the log smooth. Then, he cuts corresponding mortises and tenons at each end. Then, he fits the mortise and tenon timber pieces together. With a bit of fixing, a sturdy door frame takes shape. After making the door frame, Along starts installing the door planks one by one. They also need to be secured with wooden pegs, ensuring the planks are tightly connected to the frame. Then he adds a door handle, carefully mounting the door onto the frame, making sure it opens and closes smoothly. The windows are installed using the same method. After a busy session, the doors and windows are securely in place. The shelter can now be considered complete. Living alone in the deep mountains, food reserves are absolutely crucial. To secure a stable food source, he decides to make a fishing trap. Along skillfully splits bamboo poles. With practiced and steady movements, then, he carefully trims the excess nodes from the bamboo strips, making each bamboo piece neat and smooth. Next, he interlaces the prepared strips in an overlapping pattern, weaving them together. Thanks to his rich experience in wilderness living, weaving the bamboo strips in his hands seems effortless. In no time at all, a beautifully crafted fish trap appears. Alon skillfully places the trap in a nearby stream. Now he just needs to wait quietly for lost fish to enter the trap. Making use of this spare time, Alon plans to build an oven, again using a clay base and stones. While building it up, Alon intentionally leaves an opening on one side for adding firewood later. As for the oven's top, Alon designs it into an arch shape. This design not only increases the oven's stability, but also allows heat to circulate better inside, to let the clay dry and set quickly. Alon directly lights a fire, using the high temperature of the flames for baking. In the evening, he goes to check the fish trap. As expected, the trap successfully caught a basket of wild catch. Alon quickly gets to work, cleaning the caught fish and cutting them into even pieces, then skewering them onto prepared sticks one by one. Considering life in the deep mountains, food preservation is a major issue. To preserve these fish for a long time, Alon plans to dry them into fish jerky. He places the skewered fish inside the oven. Under the charcoal heat, the fish pieces gradually release an enticing aroma. Late at night, Alon doesn't forget to check on the fish, adding more firewood as needed based on their dryness, ensuring each piece heats evenly. At the break of dawn the next day, Alon starts collecting some oddly shaped branches because he has a new plan in mind. He's preparing to install a fence for the courtyard, making the place more secure and beautiful. He first hammers the selected bamboo stakes into the sole one by one, ensuring they stand firm and upright. Then along the courtyard edge, he carefully places leftover log pieces, those oddly shaped branches. After Alon's clever handling, instantly transform into artistic decorations, adding a unique charm to the courtyard. Considering this courtyard made of earth, would become very muddy and slippery after rain. Along decides to also simply lay a floor in the courtyard. He follows the same method, making full use of these logs of various sizes. Each log is placed perfectly by him. As time passes, under Along's practiced hands, the courtyard floor is quickly completed. After finishing the courtyard floor, Along quickly goes to check the fish jerky in the oven. After 2 days of careful drying, the fish jerky has become crispy and emits a rich aroma. Along happily takes out all the fish jerky, carefully storing them in his backpack. After completing these busy yet fulfilling tasks, Along can finally relax. He sits quietly in the courtyard, breathing the fresh mountain air, feeling the gentle breeze, quietly enjoying this peace, successfully living a carefree life